Hello people, how is life here in Canada when the temperature it's like minus 16 or below it? Do we stay at home all the time or we go outside? Hi, I'm Prila and every week I share about my life and routine around the world. Now I'm living in Canada and I will share with you my month of January. What I did in this cold month and what happened in my life. So at the end of the video, you can answer me this question. How is life here in Canada? Is it possible to go outside when it's like minus 16 or below it? As you can see, we started the month at our friend's house and it was New Year's Eve. And look at us. Indoors, we can wear clothes like this without long sleeves. So this is the first fact you have to get from this video. Indoors, it will be always warm, but we will talk about it later on. And speaking of clothes, I started a project this year to take a picture a day. So my idea is that at the end of the year, I will have 365 pictures and then I can compare myself and see my change throughout the year. What do you think about it? But I want to share with you that over every single outfit, there is like a thick jacket that I put it on and also some accessories such as gloves, hats, and also of course scarves. And it is possible to go outside for long walks or short walks. In this month of January, I went around my neighborhood and I was checking some beautiful house. What do you think about this house? In my opinion, there is one more beautiful than another. I'm in love with Canadian house and I want to buy one day eventually. Another fact about the winter here in Canada is that some days you will have minus 16, minus 32, minus 24, but there are other days that you will have like positive 3 or 0 or like minus 1. So at least here in Toronto and this year of 2023, the winter has been mild, so not intense. And by the way, just out of curiosity, I want to know from you, do you think I look like my grandma? I just found this picture and I started comparing myself to her. Of course, she's prettier than me, but I think we look alike. We could be, I don't know, cousins. What do you think? I hope you agree with me. And talking about agreeing, you will agree that these people, these fabulous people, they look like my friend, right? I started a new job in January and I made new friends. They are not only my colleagues, but they became part of my life. I don't know, we connected in such a way and I love when this happened. So you can see that even though it's cold outside, we can have warmth inside of us. Having family, having friends around you, and in my opinion, this is what matters. And you know what else matters? My birthday that was in January as well, and we had an amazing 90s party. For me, it was one of the best days of my life recently, and I was feeling so pretty and I had so much fun and it was amazing, guys. Another proof that you can do lots of things, fun things. You can play games, for example, with your friends indoors during the winter. And why not go and practice some winter sports? I went ice skating around the city. We have public rinks that you can just go with your skating and try to skate. Usually they have open hours and depending where you are, they will have like an instructor or more than one and they will help you if you don't know how to go ice skating. But of course there are other places that you can go and you can rent a skate if you don't have one. And a huge thing here in Canada is hockey. So you can either go watch a hockey or go practicing with some groups maybe. But even though I told you that the winter here has been mild, it doesn't mean that it didn't snow. When it snows, it snows. Like in one day, one snowing day or one snowing night, it's enough to cover the entire city of the white, beautiful, but not that good snow. And I think that's so interesting because one day it's snowing and then it stays snowing, let's say, for 1 or 2 days. But the snow doesn't melt easily. It stays there like in the sidewalks, for example, for like a week, depending on the weather, of course. But what am I saying is that on the main streets and highways and things like that, there are some types of cars that they go cleaning the roads from the snow. Sometimes they clean the sidewalks as well, especially if you are close to downtown. But the neighborhoods that aren't that close to downtown, they have more snow accumulated and you have to be careful when you're driving or even walking. And as I said before, indoors is always warm, and it is possible to go outside for long or short walks, as I said before. And I don't know about you, but for me, I don't feel like, oh, it's minus 30, it's minus something outside. I feel like, oh, I have to put my jacket, I have to put my accessories, especially having a good pair of boots that says the temperature that it can take. Because if you wear any type of boots, maybe you will feel so cold. But here in Canada, it's very common when you go shopping for winter items. Usually they say, oh, this product will keep you warm until this temperature. So maybe if you were like me, you will start sweating. OMG. I go walking to my job. I walk, I don't know, 15 or 20 minutes some days. And I get there like sweating. Even though it's like minus 16, I just have like a t-shirt or something and my jacket. Of course, I wear a hat to protect my ears and gloves and boots, but even though I start sweating, you know? So seriously, for me, I don't feel like, oh, it's minus something. I feel like, I don't know, could be any weather, but if you wear the appropriate clothes, I think you'll be fine. But now you answer me. How do you think it's like when it's like minus 16 or below it? Do you think you would survive? Or do you still have the idea that's like, unbelievable, it's impossible to live in a place like that? What are your thoughts? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you for watching and see you on the next video. Bye!